When people imagine the fall of Rome, they usually picture the same scenes. Barbarians breaking down the gates, legions running away, emperors poisoned in their palaces. But here's the truth. An empire doesn't collapse just from outside attacks. The real fall begins from within, quietly. And one of the most silent, deadly enemies has always been money. Rome didn't fall because of wars or corrupt rulers alone. It fell because it lost its money. And hidden in that story is a warning. No matter the nation, when you play too much with money, you end up sharing the same fate for centuries. Rome trusted its silver coin, the denarius. It was so reliable that soldiers got paid with it, merchants traded with it, and citizens saved it. In short, the denarius wasn't just money, it was trust in Rome itself. But keeping an empire alive is expensive. You need money for armies, for roads, for wars. When taxes weren't enough, emperors took the easy way out. They started reducing the silver in the coins. At first, no one noticed. But numbers don't lie. Under Augustus, the denarius was 95% silver. By Caracalla's time, it was 50%. Under Gallienus, it dropped below 5%. What was once pure silver had become a bronze coin dipped in silver, and people noticed. As the coin's value dropped, prices exploded, wages couldn't keep up, and trust vanished. No one believed in the money anymore. The following years were chaos. Rome faced invasions, plagues, civil wars, and on top of it all, economic collapse. Emperors changed every few months, but no one could stop the breakdown. The state tried everything: price controls, forced labor, strict laws. Nothing worked. Then came Diocletian's last desperate move. In 301 AD, he issued the Edict on Maximum Prices, setting prices for everything. From grain to workers' wages, breaking the rule meant death. But the problem wasn't prices, it was the money itself. If your currency is worthless, no law can save it. Black markets flourished. Trade froze. People understood. A law can't make worthless money valuable. Eventually, Rome abandoned the denarius entirely. Then Constantine came and introduced the solidus, a new coin made of pure gold. It restored some trust, but it was too late. Rome's heart had already decayed. Armies had disbanded, trade had stopped, trust was gone. The collapse had already begun. So what does this story tell us? This: if you destroy money, you destroy the empire. Rome thought it could fool its people. Same coins, less silver today. Some governments are doing the same. Printing paper, manipulating interest rates, hiding debt. But the result never changes. The people pay the price, trust dies, the system falls. History keeps repeating the same story. After World War I, Germany tried to pay its debts by printing money. The result? A loaf of bread went from 1 mark to 200 billion marks. People carried salaries in wheelbarrows, money meant nothing. And that economic ruin paved the way for Hitler's rise. The same scene played out in Zimbabwe. The government printed money to cover its debts. Within a year, inflation hit absurd levels. Prices doubled every day. Eventually, they abandoned their own currency and started using the US dollar. Once again, people were deceived, and they paid the price. Today, the same game is global. In the past, only one empire would fall. Now the whole world runs on paper money, on trust. But what happens when trust breaks? Just like Rome, the system collapses, first slowly, then suddenly. History teaches 3 simple lessons. 1, inflation is not a mistake. It's a choice, a silent but ruthless tax. 2, real wealth isn't money. It's what money can't buy: land, skills, production. 3, no stability lasts forever. Romans thought, our money will never lose value. Germans said the same in 1913. Zimbabweans too. All were wrong, Rome reminds us. When trust is gone, everything falls apart. Contracts, trade, armies, even the state itself. When the barbarians reach the gates, the end is already written. But the true killer is always inside the treasury. History may not repeat itself word for word, but if you don't understand it, it will still crush you. If this story gave you a new perspective, follow me, because history still whispers all the answers. You just need to know where to listen.